Good morning, Year 1, and welcome to the final day of our Phonics Screening Week practice. Okay, so today, grown-ups, when we do the screening, it's going to be completely left to your child to read them. And you may want to have a think about what to do next, depending on how well they do. It will probably be worth taking down a score. It's not definitive, but it might be helpful to give you an idea of how well they've done throughout the whole of Year 1. Okay, so we're going to get started. Okay, so to start today, we're having a look at real and alien words, and you're going to be zapping the alien with the alien word, and then we're going to have a final recap on some more of those digraphs before we have a go at your final day's screening. Okay, so when you're ready. So read all three words. Which one of these is the alien word? And when you've identified which one it is, point to it, and can you zap the alien word with your laser zapper? We're going to have to leave me to do the zapping today. So, read three words. So that's twister, ring, and wheel. And which one is the alien word? Let's find out. That's right, it's string. Now, read these three words. Which one's the alien word? Straws, chimney, or first? Shall we find out? But I bet you know. That's right, it was straws. Okay, which one's the alien word here? Read all three words. So we've got pound, gimp, and sawdust. Which one's the alien word? That's right, it's gimp. And now, which one's the alien word? Read all three words. Plate, toenail, and faunt. Faunt. I bet you can know which one it is. Well done, it's faunt. Okay, so to finish, we're looking at these three oo, a, and o, or ow, and you're going to find the words that use those sounds. So when you're ready, grown-ups, start the video again, and we'll find out which words are which. Okay, so first one up. House, so the ow sound. Clue, the oo sound. And hay, or haystack. Next one, tray. This is tricky, you might think it's a coin, but it's actually a pound. Next one, crayons, bet you got that. Next one, cloud. Now this one isn't a balloon, it's the colour blue. Next one, hopefully you've been able to have a few of these. Barbecue. Next one, if you're clever and you turn your head, you can already see what this one is. That's right, it's glue. This one isn't lips, it isn't teeth, it isn't tongue, it's mouth. And this last one is these people are playing in a circle, so it's play. Bet you did brilliant with those, Year 1. And now on to our final screening practice. Okay, so as I mentioned at the beginning, you might want to just tick off how your child does on these. Write down a score, or even write down any words that they don't get. And you're aiming really at 32 out of 40. However, bear in mind everything that's happened this year and don't worry too much about it. But I've got you some ideas at the end if you don't quite reach the magic 32 that you might want to think about. Okay, so let's get started. Lig rhymes with jig. And don't forget, grown-ups, if your child needs longer, pause the video. There is no time limit on how long it takes to sound out the word. And remember, the word is right even if it sounded out wrong, but it sounds like I say it does at the end. This is mep, mep, rhymes with step. Gags, gax rhymes with fax. This is emp. Sounds like amp and from end, emp. This is bef, rhymes with chef, chef. Shup rhymes with cup, but again, if you pronounce cup differently, that's fine. Oil rhymes with boil, doyle. Charb rhymes with garb or barb. Frex rhymes with rex. Criff rhymes with tiff. Haps rhymes with maps. And this is bust. It takes bar and combines it with the st from first. So bust. Okay, well done. Now on to some real words. Chin. Deck. Horn. Queen. Tram. Press. Self. Keep. Keeps. And now on to some more alien words. I rhymes with high, jai. Oats rhymes with coats, bloats. Reds rhymes with bird, so bird. Fope rhymes with scope. Lips rhymes with ships. And this is either flust or flust. So it rhymes with boost or foost or flust. Okay, and then on to some real, two more alien words. Splam, which rhymes with scram. And stribe, which rhymes with scribe. Now some real words again. Stare, haunt, lied, split digraph here, wove, drank, treats, scram, stroke, now some compound words, arrow, forest, wishing, and last one, brighter. Okay, so if you total up your scores, if you want to, it really doesn't matter if you don't, but if you do want to and you want to have an indication of where your child is, here it is. So what to do next? Now again, given all that's happened this year, it's not a particularly big deal, but it will give you a good indication of where you are. Broadly speaking, you get 32 or more out of 40, your child would have passed the screening test, and given everything that's happened, they would have aced the screening test. If your child struggled with the split digraphs, i.e. stroke, wove, stribe or phobe, you might consider watching weeks 2 to 10 of the Phase 5 lessons on my YouTube webpage. If your child struggled with compound words, which is arrow, forest, wishing and brighter, the ones at the end, you could consider watching the Phase 4 phonics lessons, which should be available from the start of June this year. And then finally, if your child scored between 20 and 31, you could reconsider watching Phase 4 and Phase 5. It's not essential, and especially if your child's scoring around the high 20s, low 30s, because this wasn't a proper test. And they've missed some work anyway. If your child is scoring less than 20, then it probably is worth talking to your class teacher. Chances are they'll already know that, and there will be the possibility of them revisiting Phase 3, 4 and 5 in Year 2, or just Phase 4 and 5, depending on how they did, because the teachers will analyse and there will be a check on this at some stage. Okay, but well done, children. You've worked incredibly hard. That is potentially the end of phonics for you until you go back into Year 2. And if not, there's some revision you can carry on doing after the holidays.